is going on, everybody? My name's Jacob Forster. Welcome back to Storyteller. Welcome back to the custom chapters. Oh, it just got real loud. Oh wait, this is not where I need to be. I need to go here. Welcome back to the lost chapters. We have completed quite a lot of these so far, and we still have quite a lot left to go. We're on the crime chapter, if I'm not mistaken. I am not mistaken. And we're gonna get through these one little puzzle at a time. Look at my little shadow there. I like our little shadow. It's cool. Anyway, if you haven't seen the other episodes, obviously go back and watch those. We've got a full playlist for Storyteller. Make sure you're subscribed. We know where from uploading these videos. But we got chapter 1, Testimony. Detective arrests a murderer. Well, we've only got 4 panels, so seems as though this is going to be quite easy, I would assume. So the butler takes the gun. The detective. Oh, wait. Butler shoots the Duke. Detective finds out that the Duke. This is too easy. Thank you, custom chapter. This is the easiest one I've ever done. And then the detective goes and arrests the butler. Why was this so easy? This makes me incredibly nervous that these are just gonna get really hard. Ooh, I like this music. Little Hall of the Mountain King. Motive. Okay, let's check out this one. Duke shoots the butler. Okay, well then. Obviously, the butler is gonna kidnap the Duke. The Duchess is going to free the Duke. The Duke is going to take the firearm. And then the Duke, he's gonna absolutely blast this butler. Okay, crime doesn't pay. Also, crime is an incredibly easy chapter so far. I appreciate this. Very nice. These, I'm sure, are gonna get so much harder. But let's move on to the prison, chapter 3. Butler gets revenge on the detective. Okay. Oh, very interesting. Witness, detective, ballroom. No, gun first. Butler takes the gun and blasts the Duke. So Butler gets the revenge on the detective, and then the detective kidnaps the butler. Duchess didn't see any of this, so she frees him. And then the butler, oh, where's the gun? Shoots the detective? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Very weird. I wonder what we're supposed to do here. I wonder if we can just do detective here. No. Huh. Oh, you know what? We could probably... Wait, Butler gets revenge on the detective. No, he has to see it. So he has to see it. Interesting. He's hiding the gun. Oh! I'm dummy. I'm the dummy. All we need is for the butler to then just kidnap the detective. I figured revenge was gonna get a little bit more dangerous, but I guess kidnapping works perfectly fine as well. Okay, cool. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Let's move on to our next one. Crime, chapter 4, release. Looks like we got a couple solutions for this one. Detective learns he released a murderer. Interesting. Okay, so I think I have an idea. Butler takes the gun, per usual. He goes and he blasts the Duke, because he hates the Duke, obviously. Can the Duchess then kidnap? No. We're probably gonna have a double seance here. Like so. And then the Duchess kidnaps the butler. Wait, why wouldn't she kidnap him? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Will he... Okay. Here we go. Gotta do it the other way around. Cool. And then the detective releases the butler, and then at the seance, he finds out that he was the murderer. Detective learns he released a murderer after release? Wait. Before release? Wait, why did it click that one? Because this is, he learned it after the release. Huh. Before release. Detective learns he released a murderer before release. What? What do they mean? What do they mean by this? Interesting. Okay, so this is gonna be a bit... the wording is very odd. Obviously there's an added word here that's not supposed to be here. Detective learns he released a murderer after release. He is finding after the release. What? Detective learns he released a murderer before releasing. I think it just is clicked on the wrong one for whoever did this custom chapter. So we're just gonna have to figure it out the other way. So, So the detective learns he released a murderer before release? Wait, that doesn't make any sense. He released the murderer before releasing the murderer? I don't... What are they trying to say by this? What do they want from me? I guess I'm supposed to extrapolate what this is supposed to be doing or something? I really don't know. Maybe it's before and after the murder is my guess. Right? So he has no reason. Interesting. Okay, so yeah, maybe somehow he's supposed to be kidnapped before he murders someone? Is my guess. So I'm gonna have him take the gun, and then the Duke finds out that the gun has been taken. Then, no, he doesn't do anything about it. Interesting. No! Don't blast him! Stop it! The noises are funny. Okay, so maybe he finds the gun and then he tells the detective about it? No. Huh. So, what am I supposed to do here? What am I supposed to do here, I wonder? Detective learns he released a murderer before the murder happened versus he learns he released a murderer after the murder happened? Or are they actually trying to get me to release the murderer before release? This one is just worded so poorly. I don't know what they actually want from me. So I'm just gonna have to figure out how we flip things around, I guess. Interesting. I wonder then if in the ballroom, the detective can just find out that the Duchess died. He goes to the gun. Oh, can he kidnap someone? No, he won't do anything. He's not suspicious enough of anyone to actually take them. Weird. Seance. Duke, Duchess. Why do they look like that? Why is he giving this little look like he's holding something out? Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh, weird. Okay. What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? I'm trying to find a reason to make the Duke suspicious of something without it being this. Duke kidnaps the butler. Detective releases the butler. Oh, you know what? Are we just doing the seance with the detective and then Duchess, and then he just No. Unless the Duke releases him? And then the detective finds out that the butler is still... Huh. Interesting. Interesting. See, why wouldn't... Oh, because the gun is not gone from the butler being kidnapped. Okay. So he's got the fingerprints now. That's right, that is a whole mechanic with this as well. Oh. Weird. Detective learns he released a murderer. After release, before release. Oh. Huh. I mean, I don't get this one. I don't understand this one. What if the butler just puts it back, he finds out. So can we do something like Seance, Duke, Butler, or Duchess, Butler, then Detective, but I need a panel where he finds out with the fingerprints too. That could be a thing. That could definitely be a thing. This one's really tricky. And it's just tricky because I don't understand what they want. What do they want from me? What do they want from me? Okay, let me think about this. Let me just really think about this. The detective learns he released a murderer. It's probably before murder and after murder. But this wouldn't make sense because he's doing it after. This doesn't... I need to look into this to see what they meant. If I can get like a baseline understanding of what I need to do, like I'm gonna look this up. Because I can't just sit here and not know what I'm trying to do. That completely is against the purpose of a puzzle. I'm just attempting to try every scenario at this point without understanding. So I'm going to look it up. I'll be right back. And hopefully I won't spoil myself while trying to figure out what they want from me. So hang tight. Okay. I might have something here. Let's see if this works now. No, I don't have anything because he doesn't have the gun. Oh, wait, no. Okay, hold on. Let's get rid of the gun. I'm trying to see if this has anything to do with anything. If I can do it like this. No. Oh, yeah, because he's not finding out. He's not finding out. This is pretty close, though. So what I honestly, I couldn't find anything online just because these custom chapters are quite niche for people who just really, really love this game. So there's not a lot of content on it online. But what's interesting is there is in the internal files of the custom chapters, it shows like sequences. So I was like really briefly looking through them. They're very like code heavy. So it's not like, oh, this is what the sequence is supposed to be just written out for you. But it's like sequence, butler, kill, Richino is apparently what the Duke is called in the files. And it's just showing you what the exact sequence is, and that's how the game figures out how to do these. So technically you can like look at that, but it is still, you have to decipher what it means. But what I'm at right now is kind of a weird section where I don't quite know what I need to do here. I wonder if the detective has any reason. No. So it would have to be the Duchess here. Interesting. Because I need him to get free. But I don't know how. So if I do detective and then butler. See, why wouldn't he do anything after telling him that the butler kidnapped him? I guess the detective really only cares about murders. Huh. Okay. All right. Well, that was one attempt. Let me kind of sit back with this, and I'm trying my best not to just look at that sequence line of code and try to copy it in as best as I can. But let me see what I can do here. Still, just trying to figure this out. So I'll be back. Okay. I just want to jump back in here real quick. And say, I think I figured out what they mean by this. So the detective learns that he released a murderer after the murderer has murdered somebody. Like he releases them and then they murder someone. So essentially these two panels need to happen down here. I don't know how. And he needs to get kidnapped before he murders. So that's essentially what I'm trying to figure out now. Again, I'm trying not to look at the potential code answers. I just don't have any way to have him get kidnapped before he starts blasting, you know? Why would he get kidnapped? That's the question. So that's the really difficult part, because I have to have these three panels down here like so. It's very odd. It's very odd. It's very odd. So I'm gonna work through this to the best of my ability and try to figure this out. Okay, I think I figured it out. I've been thinking about it all wrong. The murderer is gonna be the Duke. The murderer is gonna be the. Okay, I swear I didn't look. I did not look this up. Let's see if this actually works. Let's see if this works. Duke is gonna kill the butler, and now the detective is gonna find out. Oh my. Oh, I was looking at it all wrong. Okay, there we go. Butler kidnaps the Duke. Detective releases the Duke, not knowing that he's going to murder the butler. He takes the gun, shoots the butler, and then he finds out later at the seance. Okay. My goodness, that one was awful. All right, on to the next one. Sentence. Duke imprisons his wife? Huh? Why would the Duke ever do such a thing? Why would the Duke do such a thing? I would assume it's because the Duke is watching something happen. This needs to be the end point. Now, what would be the reason for this? Oh, you know what? I bet, I have a feeling here. The butler is going to take the gun. She is going to see the butler with a gun. She's gonna go and kidnap the butler. No. Oh. Oh, I thought that would work. And then I was gonna have the Duke release the butler. She said, oh, it was your wife, and then he's gonna imprison his wife. Dang, why didn't that work? Why didn't that work? He cannot die because he has to imprison his wife. Huh. Strange. Will she do it like this? No. Huh. Weird. Weird. Okay, let's think about this a different way. So go backwards. Duke imprisons his wife. Why would she do this? Because, you know what? Wait, will the butler kidnap the Duchess? She will. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so does she take the gun? And the Duke witnesses his wife shooting the butler? And then would that cause him to kidnap his own wife? Because she's a murderer. Even though we all know the Duke would do the exact same thing. The Duke would do the exact same thing if these roles were reversed. He's like, no. Sweetheart, you cannot. You cannot do that. Okay, that's a good one. That's funny. Retrial, next chapter in crime. Double arrest. Wait, what was this called? Retrial. Okay. So there's only ballroom, gun, and seance. Interesting. So I think the butler, oh, there's 8 panels. Oh, this is gonna be tricky, I can tell. Okay, so I got the gun. And then he's gonna blast somebody, probably the Duchess. The detective's gonna be like, oh my gosh, who had the gun? Probably. But maybe not, I don't know. I feel like this is actually quite easy. The butler puts it back. There's a seance. The Duke finds out. He takes the gun. And he blasts the butler. No, this isn't gonna work. Because the detective needs to... Oh. 2 people can't be dead. Because we have to arrest 2 of them. Interesting. Okay. I believe once they get arrested, the gun goes back. So now the gun is back. Duke's gonna take it. After a seance, maybe? Duke and Duchess? The Duke blasts the butler? No, because he's arrested. Oh, how do I do this then? Yeah, Butler's just gone. Butler cannot have anything happen. Huh. How do I do this then? My guess is he finds the fingerprints of the wrong person first. The gun goes back. Butler puts it back at the gun. Duke touches the gun. And then the detective looks at it. Here we go. And finds out it was the Duke. Arrests him. Then goes to the seance. Finds out it was really the butler. So then he arrests the butler. That's a good one. That's a really good one. Okay. Okay, that's a great one. I like that. I really like that. The double arrest. Very nice. Very good. And with that, we're on to our final one under custom chapter crime. Chapter 7. Subchapter 7. Accomplice. Duke and the Duchess commit murder with 9 panels total is going to be very interesting. Very, very interesting. So Duke and Duchess commit murder. They both commit murder. Now, why would they both commit murder? Huh. Obviously, we have to start with a gun. No, we have to start with a kidnapping. Butler is going to kidnap the Duchess first. Duke is going to come back and find this. Will you take the gun? You will. He's going to blast the butler? He's going to put the gun back. Detective is going to find the gun and kidnap the Duke. Sorry. There we go. But the Duchess is going to bring him back. Oh no, but the Duchess... Okay, we are so very close. I need one extra panel to make this work. Can I get rid of any of these? Cannot get rid of that one. I can't forget, we have a seance. So I don't need this to happen at all. We just do the seance of the butler and the detective. We got it. We got it already. This is good. And then, obviously, the Duchess blasts the detective. Oh, these are so fun. These are so fun to do. Okay. Butler kidnaps Duchess. Duke rescues Duchess. Says that it was the butler. He's mad. Takes the gun. Blasts the butler. Detective finds out butler died because of Duke. Arrests / kidnaps him. Duchess finds him. Is like, oh, yo, I don't know what happened. It was the detective. And then she obviously goes on a blasting spree. An absolute blasting spree. Okay, great. That is crime completed. The custom chapter. So then what do we have left? Intruder, companion, tragedy, and chronicles. Okay. So we're getting to the end of this then. That's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. This is very good. I know this video is a little bit shorter than the rest of them, but rest assured, I have been recording for about the same amount of time on this one. Between trying to figure out one of those puzzles, I just cut out a lot of it for your sake. But we got a full chapter done, which is fantastic. And again, I want to keep these kind of within that 30-minute to an hour range, so I hope you all don't mind. And yeah, outside of this, obviously I think the next video is going to be another part for our House of Da Vinci series, House Da Vinci 2, that we're still playing. And depending on when these are coming out, I think we might be getting down to the wire of needing to finish both this and House of Da Vinci 2 before Silksong drops. Because again, I'm just going to be playing Silksong when that releases for the channel. And I'm very, very excited for that. Cannot wait to see what that game is going to be when it drops. I'm very, very excited for that. I'm still deciding. Again, like I mentioned before, I'm going to post a little post on YouTube letting people know that I'm going to be doing some Silk Song, but who knows, I might sprinkle in a little game or two here or there. That's not just that for other audience members who like things like this, like puzzle games or just straight up horror games and little things here and there. But I'm probably just personally going to be so hyped for that game that that's going to be the only thing that I play. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this one. I know I did. But if you did, make sure you hit that like button. Leave a comment down below. Love to hear any thoughts and feelings from you all. If you're not already subscribed, consider doing so and hit that bell notification so we know exactly when I'm uploading any new videos. And if you'd like to see any more content from me, welcome to follow me on any of my other socials, always listed in the description down below. But of course, that all being said, you all are awesome. You all are amazing. And I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Later. Little figurines. Little wizards. Don't you put your hand in that hole. Don't. Ooh, do I put my hand in the hole? I'm putting my hand in the hole.